discover what you love. Visit ilovenewyork.com to plan your summer trip now.
But New York is doing very, very well with visitors from Canada. Tourism is one of the things that is really keeping the economy going. Canadian travel to the United States has been growing steadily, despite very tough times, especially south of the border, growing at about 5% a year in terms of travelers. The amount of dollars being spent in the United States by Canadians is growing even faster. Canadians have a stronger dollar than normal. Canadians have had lower unemployment recently, more stable banking system, etc. And it's very good to have strong friends when you're not doing so well in the United States. In addition to all the hospitality you're getting from New York tonight, I just wanted to mention on behalf of President Obama that the United States federal government as a whole is very, very interested in Canada and very, very focused on the importance of trade and tourism, which are two things that go hand in hand. A number of presidential initiatives are focusing on Canada as well as the wider world. We have an initiative between the President and the Prime Minister called Beyond the Border and Regulatory Cooperation Council, trying to make it easier for travelers to get across the border. We in Toronto in the Consul have worked very, very hard to make it easier for business travelers to get down there. If any of you in your business have trouble getting people in for temporary reasons, please let us know and we'll try and help that. And if you're living in Ontario or you're living in this part of Canada, there's no better place to start than New York. So I'd like to welcome you all. It's a wonderful state, very varied, not just our hometown of Lavenders Falls, but there are lots of other nice places that you'll see around there. It's not just Manhattan, it's a great and varied state. Ontario is a beautiful place, one of the most beautiful places I've ever lived with all the lakes, etc. But we've got mountains next to our lakes. And so please come down and enjoy all the beauty of New York. I also, by the way, tell all my American friends that they need to come to Canada as well. So I hope you have a great evening. Thank you for having me.
The Canadian market is the number one source of foreign visitors to New York State, period. And Ontario itself delivers more visitors to New York State than any other state in the country. 67% of our visitors from Canada come from Ontario. And in view of our proximity to Ontario and to Canada, the potential for growth is obviously very high. The message is that we are committed to a long-term program of collaborating with Canadian companies that deliver travel to generate more travel between Canada and New York State for their benefit and for ours. Without a doubt, the objective on this trip is for them to present aspects of New York State that maybe aren't very well known. People don't necessarily know how green we are. People don't necessarily know how much wine we produce. We are the third highest producer of wine in the country. And New York State is, without a doubt, a significant destination for families. And we are highlighting on this trip the opportunities for families to enjoy themselves in New York State.